Hello, Internet. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I blew you out a little bit there. Hello. Problems? Great. Hello. Uh-oh. My mic seems to be having some difficulties. Give me just a second. Hello? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Christ. Why is it so loud in my ears? I can hear everything. Hello? Hello? Okay. I don't know what happened. It was very bad for a moment. Oh, and I also forgot to switch my game capture over. Everything is a mess today. Alright, are we back? Is everything good? Everything better now? Hello. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Maybe my mic cable was a little bit unplugged. Who knows? Anyway, hello Internet. Welcome back. I hope everybody is having a good day so far. My name is Lord Pythus, and we are going to be doing some more Dead by Daylight, but Survivor stuff today. We might swap over to Killer a little bit later, but for now, we're gonna ready up and try to get some Survivoring done. I don't really have any particular like goal. I even set like my challenge to not be something that I can get done in one go, so I don't know. We'll see where the night takes us. We don't have any driving force behind this one today, so we're just gonna play. It looks like young master Jonathan is also sort of itching to play, so we'll see if we can get in some games with him later on. Good luck, have fun. Hey, thanks, man. All right. As a reminder for everybody, I do have a YouTube channel up. There's a link down below in the panels. I try to put all of the streams over there, usually a day after the stream. And I'm going to try to work in some more edited content there as well. So you can always go there and get some good stuff. Also, we'll be doing I'll be making a highlights video for the end of the month. Hopefully that'll help cut down the multiple hours worth of streams into more digestible bits. So I'm looking forward to that. I've been putting a lot of effort into like pulling out highlights and whatnot recently. So looking forward to that. What else? Trying to nail down a more consistent stream schedule. I think I've been doing pretty good, at least for the last couple of weeks, of streaming more regularly. City Police Station West Wing. I don't know that I've ever played East Wing, because it's always been this one that I know of. Alright, who is it? Anemone baby, huh? I knew that was a bad idea to hide there too. It did it anyway. Okay. I'm gonna go grab this vaccine real quick. Oh, there's a zombie there. Ooh, he sees me. Ooh, he's coming. You can kill zombies by dropping pallets on them. You can also stun them with a flashlight, which is usually more worth it, because that pallet drop is not really helping us in any real way right now. Get some hyper focus value. Okay, Nemesis is coming back. I think he's upstairs. That's alright. Really, if we can just get some stakeout value here, we can. Dang, I'm gonna need you to calm down, right? The game is pretty low, too. Oh, it wasn't Fang. I mean, that was. Cool, worth value. Try to circle back around to the front of the building. I think Jake is going for it. He's probably the closest. Dude, yeah. Please go for it, Jake. I know he's nearby. I just don't know where. He's gonna pop it around a fucking corner. Don't go second stage, don't go second stage. You're close, but I know it. There we go. For the love of sheep. I don't know about healing in the basement, but you know what? Mad lads are gonna mad, so go ahead and do it up. As long as we're here. I am Rebecca Chambers, after all. Surprise zombie. Alright, well. I don't want to go back that way. I want to circle all the way back around to the front of the building. Is David going for it? Kinda looks like it. If I had to guess, Nemesis is probably gonna run right in front of me here. Nope, right behind me. Alright, we'll come circle back up here and we'll vault this. They drop that pallet, kinda looks like it, huh? Alright. Drop this, smack it. No, he got me on that one too. Oop, not that way. Out here. Drop this. He'll probably just go around the other way. Or he'll take the time to smack it. And let's see if we can hit a vault here. And continue running. Let's see if we hit this vault. Alright, then circle back into here. Nah, I thought he was going to go around the outside. Even though I had no evidence for that. That was a pretty good run. Even if our friends aren't really accomplishing anything at the moment. He is. Ace doing work. The rest of you. Disappointments. Is it David? I know it's Ace. Woo. Use our endurance there for a moment. Just block him out. All right. See if there's another generator up here somewhere that we can get done. My reflection freaked me out a minute. Especially since... Is it... No, it's facing the right way. I thought it was facing backwards. Okay. Okay, I guess we don't need that game. GG. We weren't doing particularly well. I don't know why he DC'd. Man, we were fine. All right. And that's how you do it, boys and girls. That's how you win the games. I guess. GG next. Maybe I should turn down my monitor, my own ears. That might be better. Might be a little bit better. All right. No, we didn't do very well in that game at all. I'm still not all that good at like looping and figuring out where the next tile is and how to run them appropriately. So that's part of what we're practicing here today. Oh, that's not great. The fact that two of their names are exactly the same. We'll see. But more often than not, that's a good indicator for like cheaters or bully squads. When you have long, complicated names like that that are exactly the same. Well, I guess it is Merc and Irish. So I don't know what TMF is. But we'll see. If I were the killer, I'd be a little bit on edge. Nobody's bringing any offerings. Or at least no offerings that really matter. See, I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Wednesday. And then hopefully on Thursday, I can do a bonus stream because I think I'll be busy Friday. I should do one of those fancy schedules. like Sugar, and I see other streamers put out. God damn it, Ace. Stick it just in case. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. He's still right behind me. Not that. He has to deal with that. Still right behind me. I think he's given up. He definitely isn't here anymore. Yeah. It's on Leon. That Leon. So even there, I didn't really have any like intelligent design or any kind of plan for what I wanted to do. I just sort of ran to where I knew stuff would be. I don't know if anybody else. This is why Kindred needs to be base kit. Maybe we'll swap out Technician for Kindred, at least in the context of like, at least for solo queuing. He didn't kick that, did he? So maybe he's got Jolt. I don't remember him kicking that. Or at least we know it's not ruined. I think we'll swap out Technician for Kindred just so we can get a little bit more. Not exactly taking a lot of time to kick generators. Ace probably drew him away and we'll come back up here. That was a good chase though. I wonder what that Leon's doing. I'm thinking this is David, but it's Ace. Okay, he's definitely coming back. What's up, man? Oh, he's got Devour. Oh, that's good to know. Keep an eye out for that. Because that could be a problem here very quickly. I mean, it's already a problem. He has all of us exposed. You don't see a lot of Devours. It's a risky play. But it does explain why all the unhooks have been at least fairly easy so far. He wants them stacks. But on the plus side, now that we know that Devour is a thing, We can look for it. Go ahead and cleanse the smaller totems as well, the unlit totems. Yeah, he must have Undying as well. Be willing to bet. Excuse me, sir, you can't do this. I'm half a rock. Okay, I'll see you later. Well, that was rough, but you know, it's always good to see some devour value. Although, Leon, Jesus, I died first and you have a quarter of the score I do. What is going on, bud? Is nobody concerned about this devour thing? It'd be really cool if you were, though. I was watching some professional players the other day, and they had like name and number designations for each position on the map. I have no idea how any of that shit works. Yeah, he's just gonna Mori, yeah. I mean, it's too late. We've got 3 generators and only 2 people. Even if they find Devour right now, the game is basically lost. I think it's right there. I think it's directly to Ace's left. Didn't even see it. Alright, we're just gonna continue. We're gonna move on. Next game. Yeah, I was watching, I forget, some team, a professional team, go against like a professional Onryo, and yeah, they had like callouts for different positions on the map, and I'm like, how do you even know? The map the size and shape of the map is always fairly uniform, but like as far as tiles and stuff, or like where anything is, I guess you could just divide it up into equal sections, right? But how do you know which way is like up? What part of the map would be up? Like if you divided it into the face of a clock, for example, how would you know where 12 o'clock is? Unless it was somewhere that had like a main building that always spawned in the same spot, and it's like, all right, the front door faces north, or the front door faces 12 o'clock. You could do that. As long as that was standardized across every game you played, that might be the way to do it. Now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah. So Thursday, I'll try to have like sort of a flex day. Wednesday, I'll try to be back with more Dead by Daylight. We'll probably do some killer games, but I might be busy Friday, although I might not based on the texts. We'll see. I might be busy Friday, so I want to do a bonus stream on Thursday to make up for it. But we might end up going back to Bear and Breakfast, or maybe Mortuary Assistant. I haven't really decided which yet. But I do want to. I want to branch out more and do different things. Slime Rancher 2, the early access is out. I might load that up as well. It's a cute, fun little game. I didn't play Slime Rancher 1. So maybe we just jump on that train, huh? Maybe we do Slime Rancher 1 first. A Nemesis? Or a Wesker? I think that's Wesker. If I remember correctly. Also doesn't mean that he's terribly close. Hey, he seems pretty close. Yeah, he's pretty close. But what I meant is that he's got the largest terror radius in the game, so it doesn't necessarily... And I forgot Kindred. Fuck me. Ouchies. No pallets or nothing here? That's always fun. He's gonna do his little dashy boy thing. He's gonna get me here. Ouch! Stop it! That hurts.
I'll see you dead.
We maybe should have left that tile over there and like run into this jungle gym. That first time we juked him around that corner, we should have been able to like dodge into there and maybe get some value out of pallets and windows and whatnot. Yeah. Learned for next time. Especially when we knew there wasn't a pallet or anything there. Oh, there he is. You gonna go for that pallet? Okay, I'll come over here. Okay, he's after Michaela, so we're gonna try to dip. Dip out this way. See if we can grab ourselves a little bit of sunscreen. Get all lathered up. Oh yeah, that feels good. Feels good. All right. I don't think he's after me. Like, his terror radius is huge. Okay, he's after Fang. We'll stick this if we can for now. Okay, get some hyper focus value. There's some good stakeout value in here as well. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. Good job, Michaela. That was not so good. They're going to make a change where Unbreakable is base kit for everybody. That is going to make this part way, way more difficult for killers. I was really hoping we could get that generator stuck. This is... Oh, fucking Christ. And Fang's injured. Wait. Wait. Oh, that could not have gotten worse. That couldn't have gotten worse at all. That was such a choice. We were doing so well. All right. Bang, where are you at? There you are. Running away. Cool. Cool. Oh, that was so bad. What the fuck, dude? No, listen, that's fine. That's fine. Wow. Wow. I didn't even try to hit that last one. Just trying to make money plays doing that generator, but no. Instead, Jill just comes and throws. That's the hardest I've ever seen somebody throw. You're doing well, too. Dude, how does this keep happening? Wild. Wild. Oh, all right. GG next, I guess. Listen, if you wanted to make that play, there's a right way to make that play that works. What she did, what that Jill did just there, that weren't it. It costs you a health state, but you probably get 2 people unhooked there, and you might be able to make it out of the basement under that circumstance. What you do is you come in and you get the Wesker to hit you, or wait until he does, and then you unhook somebody while he's on cooldown, while his weapon attack is cooling down. Then that person either soaks the next hit or goes and gets the next person off the hook. And then that person soaks a hit and you all make it out of the basement. It's risky, but it can happen. The way she did it is she went into the basement, immediately went for the unhook, and got grabbed. Which is bad and wrong. Not the way to do it at all. That was wild. Absolutely wild. All right. Just move on to the next one. How does that happen in real life? But, you know, that's kind of what I like about Dead by Daylight. Is that there's not really a lose condition. Even that game in which we did super, super poorly. I mean, it was fine right up until that last part, but even in games like that, there's not really like a lose condition so much. Because we still got points. We still got blood points. We still did the thing. We still advanced even if we didn't win Even if we didn't escape, we still made it forward, you know? That's kind of my favorite part about Dead by Daylight. That you just do stuff like that. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Bork, bork, bork. Very serious business going on downstairs. I think maybe Matt ordered food. Yeah! GG, everybody, we escaped. It's good times. Oh. That's how you win. That's how you do it. That's as easy as it gets. Just don't even bother loading in. I really like this lobby music. It's specific to the Resident Evil characters, but I like it. It's like the safe room music. We've got 3 Resident Evil characters and 1 person cosplaying as a Resident Evil character. You know, as you do. Wah. I don't have any cosmetics for Rebecca because I like this one more than I like the one alternate costume she's got, where she looks like a cowboy. I don't understand why that's a thing. I think it's an alternate costume in Resident Evil, but they bring a Mori? Okay. Looks like somebody's looking to get rid of their Moris before the update. Oh, I didn't talk very much about the update. Okay. So they're making 2 major changes, and the first of which is that Moris are going to be a standard thing now. The last person in the trial is automatically going to be Mori'd. So you can't have killers that'll like sit there and hold the game hostage at the end of the game for like 2 minutes, or you can't like slug a survivor and then like lose them and have that happen. But you also can't like give somebody the hatch or something like that. But when the last survivor is knocked down, it will automatically transport them and the killer to a centralized location, and it will just automatically Mori them. Ooh, Fearmonger. Okay. So that means that if the games should go faster, but that also counts if like everybody else is on the hook. It's another fucking Wraith, huh? Go ahead and drop that. Come up here. It's a fault location in case you didn't know. Still on my case about it. And not really a lot that I could have done there. I didn't hear a terror radius like at all. I noticed some movement behind me and I turned to look. That's what happened. Ooh, Silent Bell. He's going stealth Wraith. So, for example, like if 2 more of these guys got hooked, and then he knocked the last person down, that would be the end of the game, regardless of what our hook states are. The other thing that they did was make it so that everyone has Unbreakable. Unbreakable is base kit now. Sort of like a borrowed time, where if you're on the ground, you can automatically pick yourself up after 45 seconds. 45 seconds? 30 seconds? I forget which. And that's... There's no time limit on it, or there's no number limit on it. You can do it as many times as you want during a game. And all of the perks and stuff that affect or allow you to be able to pick yourself up from the ground just speed up the amount or the length of time it takes you to pick yourself up. So like Unbreakable will make it so that you can pick yourself up after 15 seconds. It's not very long at all. So that'll stop the he gets me there. Not really a lot I can do. This is a really bad situation to be in here. Yeah, I'm just dead. Carry me, carry me! Oh, he is just gonna mori me. Hello? Okay, there we go. This is the second time in 2 games. I guess we didn't get moried last game. We got moried the game before by a wraith. You know what we're gonna do? Wow, weak mori. Yeah, wraiths is not very fun. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the original killers. I didn't know what the fuck they were doing, really. I'm gonna swap out Technician for Kindred if I can. All right. Do I don't even think I have. All right. Ready up. Ready up for next. Also, hi, Nick. How are you? How's it going? How was your Monday? I don't know what your work schedule looks like, but I assume you were working. I'm doing very poorly. We've yet to have, like, a good game. I want to work on looping and, you know, just getting better at the chase. Which, I mean, I suppose means that I should change my loadout to be a little bit better at chase. But, you know what? Work Monday through Saturday, and I am times Sunday. I know how you feel. What even are weekends, honestly? That's how you make the big monies. This guy's name is Pro Biggles. I have a sensor bar, but it doesn't really work. It just makes it look like Fang is nude. Yeah, I mean, how are you supposed to build your battery empire if you don't work some weekends, you know? It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Is that still a meme? Are people still doing that meme? Anybody? Anybody tell me? No? Not real? Okay. We're not really doing that we're not really doing that meme anymore. Had maybe 2 days off in the last 2 years. Yeah, yeah. But you own a whole ass company, so like, makes sense. You and your battery empire. Out here making your money. I've had 2 days off since the Shanleys have moved to Colorado, and I'm just making somebody else money. Lockheed is sucking all my. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Lockheed is sucking on my juices, is what I was gonna say, but I don't think that's not what I want. My 401k do be looking pretty. You know what? Sometimes that's what it's. Megan? What are you staring? Megan, what are you staring at? There you go. I worry about your processing speed there, Meg. Another fucking wraith? Where is he? There he is. Found him. Hello? Pallet? No? Big whiff. Another big whiff. I don't think we can make anything here. Yeah. Look, Lockhead. Very close. Very close to Lockheed. No, it's not every day that you get some kindred value. Although, yes, it is. You pretty much get value out of kindred as soon as you run it. Back in my day, we spelled it Lockhead. Nick, you're 12 years old. Like, canonically, you're 12 years old. What the fuck do you mean? Dead man switch. Cool, cool. I need to go back to that far one. Canonically 12 years old. In the idiot box lore, Nick is 12. Years old, just a wee bab. I thought she was gonna come over here and look at me disapprovingly. I'm sorry, Fang. I fucked up the skill check, I know. Yeah, right. Is fucking Dwight running no mither? Out of all the wild things I've seen people run, no mither. Not even like for a challenge or anything. Just hello? He just stopped? Wraith doesn't want it. He's too busy getting absolutely fucking hoodwinked by nothing, by the air over there. So? Okay, we're doing pretty good. We have 2 hook states and 2 more generators left. We're actually doing really well. I'm gonna cleanse this just in case. I'm getting some real, like, no-ed vibes. You know he doesn't have discordance. He does have dead man switch though, so if you're gonna start a generator, you better be willing to finish it. Hello? Go ahead and pre-drop that. Then we'll do our circle. I might as well dip. There's no sense of waiting for him. He's after me, but it's going to take him a second. Did he not continue that chase? No, he just kind of... He's in the center building, doing his thing. Neato. All right. Did we get a Mori for this one? No. Schwa. All right. He still only has 2 hook states. We almost got that generator on the far side next to the snowplow. I'm getting a lot of stakeout value here just because he's invisible most of the time. Dang, he's after Fang.
Run.
Gotta work on the timing a little bit, but I like the chutzpah. We got eyes on Meg and Fang right now, both just kind of, you know, running around, doing stuff. Hey, there he is. I found him. Yeah, sorry, I dropped that pallet a while ago. It's my bad. I did end up dropping like 2 of the best pallets in this map. Come over here and get this open. Fucking Dwight. Good for having no mither, my dude. I don't know why that's the choice you made anyway, but like, does he wiggle out? No. Gonna make some big dick fucking basement plays here. No, no. I wonder where Meg is. Right here. Found her. Alright, he's still broken, so there's nothing we can do for him. Where did he take that Fang? I think both the gates are 99 right now. Big whiff-a-rooney. I can't believe she didn't 99 that door. It was that much done. And Dwight, after getting his save, is just like, hey, I'll see you later, fuckers. And she'll get the haste, and she'll get out. Then I'll get the haste, and I'll get out. I'll end up being all four of us escaping. I don't like fucking around. Watch him like turn invisible and then whack us right here at the end. We're all just circle jerking here at the end. All right. That one was significantly better. Let me move my chat mirror over. This is giving me migraine. Where is it? There it is. Move that over so the words actually fit on the screen. And continue. All right. That was pretty good. We had a couple of good loops there. More importantly, we had a couple of good spins right in the middle there. Got a couple of big whiffs off, which is always fun. You do a better chase build, but I don't want to have a build like half made while this goes on. It's our small game build. Let's do live. And let's do self-aware. And then we'll do dance with me. And let's do Iron Will. Yeah, let's see how that works. Although we might end up swapping out Iron Will for like what am I thinking of? Maybe Quick and Quiet. Although that's not really a good way to stay in chase. Kind of looking to stay in chase and work on looping. Get some real value out of tiles and whatnot. Quick and Quiet is a good way to like escape and just sort of disappear into the night. I guess so is Dance with Me, but I think that's more helpful than not. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh. I wonder if you can use reassurance from the ground. Like if you get knocked down in front of a hook, can you be like, hey buddy, it's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Oh, cool. It's a Wesker, and he's just automatically got us Ouroboros. Wesker's fine. If you get a good Wesker, they can be really oppressive. But for the most for the most part, people playing Wesker are not like super up to date on his shenanigans yet. Normally, I would be very happy about the stakeout value here, but that's not what's happening because I don't have stakeout. I'm just avoiding this man. Able to see my scratch marks though. I can. There's one. We can go for that one. Looking for a generator to do while he's after Dwight. Does Dwight have head on? Is that what I just saw over there? Go, Dwight, go. I believe in you. Yeah, so Wesker can be very, very good, but like his dash only throws him forward in like a straight line, and it's really easy to dodge if you know that it's coming up. Okay. So he's on the other side right now. We can probably hang around in this area still. There's another one right here, so we'll just go ahead and start this. And hopefully one of the other two. We just finished our generator. We'll go and help Dwight out. He should be lacking for stuff to do. There's the unhook. I wonder if he's still coming this way, if he's going back. Sounds like he's going back. Fair radius just faded. I was under the impression that Johnny wanted to play later today, but I haven't heard from him, so we'll see. Fuck. I'm also down to play with people. We just need to like, you need to let me know. That way I can put playing with viewers in my tags and it be actually correct. Boy, you need to fix your Ouroboros situation there, my dude. There you go. I'm trying to go for that window, but that doesn't really give me a lot of options. Fucking really? Have any idea how close this is? We're right here. It's almost done. So if you lie through here, you can sort of like circle back, but it's like into a corner. Not a lot over there. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Hello? There he is. After Dwight again. Is that another one or the same one? Looks like the same one. Hey, thank you. Well, we so far have not gotten a lot of looping practice, huh? Alright, well. Over the save. We haven't gotten any altruism points quite yet. We can get a quick, cheeky little heal off. Oh, I found him. He's right over there. He fucked off pretty quick. Oh, okay. Again, not really doing what I intended for this game. But you know what? If it works, it works. That's fine. All right. Get another cheeky heal in. After Dwight. Really anything I can do there. Yes, go check over there. For sure. Well, I guess there was a Fang over there, so good job on that one. Ooh, Fang made a bad fault decision there. Yeah, that happens. Oh good, another circle of healing. That's going to be very useful. How about instead we get on a generator, huh? Probably gonna come out of the basement and then go straight back to that generator to check. Trying to make our way over into the basement and get this, but we're in a bad spot right now. I ran into a tree. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, too slow.
Indeed.
But better to me than anybody else. And he's not taking me to the basement? That's a choice. Please, one of you has to stick a generator here. God damn it. Look, both of them not doing anything. Fang's at least making her way over here, but that Jill. I wasted a lot of time this game too, but not like this. Not like this. Are you gonna heal me? Yeah, weird. You snuck around all game, didn't fucking do anything, and then died. Wild how that works. He comes over here. I have to take this. I tried. He didn't want to go after me. It's fair. Fangman is way easier to see. What happens when you wear a bright red coat to a coal factory? Stick this, see if we can get it. I think I had a pretty good lead. And she has adrenaline, which is nice. See if she knows enough to come over to this one. Probably saw me running. She can make her way over here. I don't know where she is. I would block for her, but she's apparently on the other side of the fucking planet. Yep. R.I.P. You will be missed. Okay. It wasn't really her fault. There was nothing really that she could have done there. Alright, do I have all of the perks on her? Certainly looks that way. Yeah, I think I do. You could spend some blood points leveling up other survivors. But, if I'm being honest with you, I don't want to do that. Alright. See what else is going on in the big, big world. I don't really know anybody else who is streaming. Neat. Drink water. Drink water. I don't know if I even have the hydrate channel point redemption anymore. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Gifted subs are cheaper. Hold on, I'm back. All right. Does that not work? Why didn't that work? Also, why is that happening? Why is it cut off? That shouldn't be a thing that happens. Wild. Why does that happen? I'll have to look at that later. Also, I don't know why my alert didn't go off. It should have. You like, look, Cowboy Rebecca. She just took off like a bat out of hell, and I don't know why. It's a Freddy. I see a lot of Freddys these days. And I think it's because he's not very good. It's a generator done, and I haven't even begun to feel pressured by him. entirely possible that this guy's AFK, but also equally likely that, like, that just Freddy is not very good. Oh, I think he is AFK, and he's nope, not AFK, guys. Probably shouldn't have dropped God pellet there. Yo, is he just not very good? Yo, Freddy is a wild choice if you're not very good at the game. I guess if you had a specific horror franchise that you liked, like if he's a big fan of Nightmare on Elm Street, sort of makes sense. He very much acted like he had no idea what he was doing. Watch him have a Blood Warden though. Hello? Is anybody going to go for the save? On our other Rebecca? I guess I will. Maybe I won't. Somebody go for the save now? All right. I'm surprised that's how that went, but you know. I'm not gonna knock it. Don't I have a challenge to get out with an item? I'm gonna see if I can do that. There's a chest. That's not a chest. All right. Well. Oh, we tried. I stunned him when I wiggled out. That's right. I was like, when did I stun? Not a great altruism score. Not a great score overall, but shouldn't have went to loot. Brand new. I would like to view his oh, I can't. I can't view his profile. Okay. This guy is brand fucking new. Never played the game before. Pretty obvious from the way he was doing the things that he gets absolutely shit on. Feel bad. What are my daily challenges? Yeah, escape and collect one new item. We're never gonna do those. Some of these challenges are for things that I just have absolutely no interest in whatsoever. We'll ready up. Oddly enough, even though we're not really utilizing most of these abilities in any real way, we're doing surprisingly well. We just so happen to have hit a hot streak, I think. I don't think it's related to anything that we're doing specifically. That last guy, I don't know, like that doesn't count. Shitting on a new player is not exactly the look that we're going for, you know? Survivor pudding. Remember to drink water. Dude, Spooky Loops liked one of my replies. It was a reply to one of his statuses, but he liked it. And I've never felt more fulfilled. It's a weird amount of I was starstruck based on a Twitter notification. It was a wild experience for me. No clues as to who it is. We have some clues as to who it is. Watch him be, like, watching us. I can't see him, but it would be pretty difficult to anyway. Kind of looking around, but I will feel stupid if he was stalking me the entire time. Alright, it wasn't me. It was Adam. That one. Alright. And thank you, Void Orb. Please dissipate so I can fucking see something. Alright, he's after me. There he is. Come through here. Grab that, and then we'll immediately dip over here, try to hit up Shack. He didn't follow me? Okay. He didn't follow me. Yeah, of course, Nick. I felt like you of all people should have one. My alert didn't go off for it though, which is unusual. Alright, we lithed our way out of there. And then also used Dance with me. So we hit our scratch marks. And he has no idea what the fuck just happened. Going back. Alright, well, now he's after Ada. Now that we're not exhausted anymore, we can, fuck! Completely missed a skill check if you haven't. We don't have exhausted anymore, so we can do essentially the same thing if he comes back over here. What are the other guys doing? How long have we been over here? Feels like at least one other gen should be done by now. I'm incapacitated. Ask me anything. Hi guys, my name's Rebecca Chambers. I refuse to look at cameras. Can't ask me any questions. Do not perceive me. Don't look at my face. There we go. Near instant save choice. If he downs anybody else, we gotta stop repairing for a sec. This eruption is gonna kick us in the balls if we continue repairing. How are there no other gens done, guys? Look at these motherfuckers. I get that eruption just went off. I understand that. Adam, not doing anything. Bill, slowly walking, not doing anything. Ada, not doing... Solo Q. Bill just went into a locker. Even though he knows he's on this Adam. He knows where he is. Ada just went into a locker. They know where the killer is. He's right there. He's right there. What in the fuck are you guys doing? We've gotten 2 generators done, and I've done both of them. Why is this scary? And I get that. But good Christ, you gotta do something, you know? Hey. Did he deliverance? He deliverenced himself. I thought Ada was over there, but no. Bill just fucking yeeted. Ada went into the basement for some reason. Myers is still over there doing his thing next to Maine. And after this generator is completed, I will have been a part of all 3 of them. All 3 of the generators that we have done, I've done. I don't even get anything from repairing generators anymore. Try to break line of sight. Fucking lithe our way out of there. That was pretty rough. Maybe Bill will get the one done in Maine, though. He's gotta have Undying. I'd be willing to bet that he's got Noed and Undying. Oops, I just missed that. That was my fault. I did a bad. There goes Bill, freaking out again. He's trapped himself on top of those lockers. Nothing he can do there. Absolutely screwed himself. He has not recovered at all. But our altruism score is depressingly low, so let's go ahead and pump those numbers. Got an empty med kit. Not really any reason for me to do this. Sort of ninja my way around there for a second. Yikers. Sometimes the best defense is just to not move. Yeah, I still don't get any points for doing this. He's stalking somebody on that far side. Well, all right. Man, I mean capacity. Whee! Make this the bloodiest spot in the world. Should be going for altruism here, but I really just don't want to be exposed. Okay, there's Bill. Bill going for the save. Can Bill please go for the save? That's fine. No. Fucking Bill. Legally blind, for sure. This Bill is fucking worthless, my dude. We have 3 generators done, and I've done all of them. Now this is a choice. Barrel tech. Okay, we're just gonna skedaddle. We're gonna come over here again. I am gonna finish this generator. Or maybe not. It has regressed quite a bit. And if we're very lucky... Shit. She probably has Unbreakable. You probably can't leave her just sitting there for too long. Alright, hatch. Do we have any hatch offerings? We don't have any hatch offerings. Okay, so. The odds of us finding it aren't great. As soon as he closes it, we'll go hide next to a door. They're fairly far away. We've got to sort of be on top of this one. We know it's probably not on this side. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll wait for him to come check this one. And then as soon as he does and goes back over to the other one, we'll go try to open this. Okay. He just checked. He's going over to the other side. Myers isn't fast, but we don't have a lot of leeway here. Here we go. Ugh. Fuck. Hey, thanks. Actually got that challenge done. Got out of there with a med kit we didn't start with. He had bamboozle? I guess that's why he was vaulting so many things, huh? Jolt, Eruption, and Lethal Pursuer. Lethal Pursuer on Myers is a good choice. Bill, you did not deserve even that amount of points, my dude. That was fucking god-awful. Why would you even run Empathy and then not bother even trying? He fucking ran Deliverance of all goddamn things. I'm mad. I am mad. I finished all of the generators we got done in that game.
What's going on?
I mean, I got out, so it wasn't a total loss, but Jesus. We get way more killer challenges than we do anything else. What's going on, Fenrir? What are you doing? What's on your mind? Dog stuff? Dog stuff? Got a big head. A hell of a dome on you, bud. How goes murder? We're actually getting murdered this time. Also, hi, Nia. It's been a while. And by a while, I mean like 2 streams. So not really all that long. Now that I'm thinking about it. What the fuck is going on with this Felix skin? I've never seen this before. Yep, thumbs up. Looking good, Felix. 10 out of 10. Last game was tense. We've gotten moried twice, which is annoying. They were by wraiths both times, so it's not even like they were fun to look at. I'll make it worse. Preparing to move is a colossal pain in my biddies. Yeah, I hate moving. It's just such a pain in the ass to do. No, why is that happening now? Okay. Just move this down right underneath. There we go. Yeah, moving is terrible. Unless you can like get a bunch of your friends over to help, but even then it just helps to alleviate the pain. The fact that the Shanleys did it with 2 children and way more stuff is a massive shock to me. Yeah, it wasn't easy. We had a lot of headaches on that particular trip, but we did it. It's fine. They they had way more stuff than I imagined. But I guess having two children puts a lot more stuff into the truck, you know? But generally speaking, it was a good time. I liked going over there. I liked helping them out. A good time. Oh, a pyramid head. He's after the Nia. So we might as well just stick this generator if we can. He's going for great. Did he hit two people with that? Well done. He dropped the Nia though. After Kate now. We had really good burgers in Georgia as well. I forget the name of the place we got them from. We had them delivered. It was tasty as fuck. It also could have been that I was just like stupidly hungry. I mean, it could have been fucking Wendy's as far as I know. But I was hungry. Okay, sent her to a glass box of emotion, which is just right over here. Let's finish up this heal. Anybody plays Pyramid Head? That's not the way that you use that, really. That always sends them to like the opposite end of the map if you put them into the cage. So the way that you want to use it is you want to try to like if all of the other survivors are sort of crowded around you, or you know that it would be like an easy way to pick them up, that's when you want to use it to send them across the map. You don't necessarily want to use it when you're right in front of them and you have the ability, or if you don't know where the other survivors are. Okay, my guess is that he's got nurses. Chaxis. Hi, Chax. I would look at chat, but I need to hit these. Close. First time chat, fake fan. You know what? I'll fucking take it. I only stream once every 6 months anyway, so, you know. I'll take it. Hi, Chax. How are you? How's Destiny? I know you downloaded it. I couldn't stick around very long in Shanley's stream. After I got to work, I actually had some real work things to do, so I didn't get to watch for very long. But there was piss here, that's right. That's all we have here is piss. Okay, well we don't, okay. We don't have Circle of Healing anymore, so might as well just fucking... Destiny is so fun. I played some today. It's really good. Why is my alert not showing up? But thank you, Nia. I appreciate that a lot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Bisk and I used to play a lot of Destiny with Edge back in the day. It was like the beginning of our Idiot Box content as well. I got some old videos up. In fact, I think the very first... Is it underneath my game capture? No, what I think it is I have a variant set up. Just paying myself for it. I have a variant set up to do multiple. So when somebody gets the most subs in a stream, of the stream, it'll play a variant version. But that has a minimum of 5 right now. I think that one may be sort of overwriting the regular ones, and I just got to go back and fix it. Nut. I know that you wrote it in text, and I know that there's not really any way that you can imply a tone on that, but why does that sound sarcastic to me? Blind? Don't worry about it, chat. We're fine. Just don't continue not moving. It's fine. We just disappeared. Don't worry about that. Don't check bushes. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Well, that was fine. So we're just gonna leave. Don't worry about it. Blended ass. Yep. If I had an open wound. Yeah, no, we absolutely. Bye. I'm not sticking around. Fuck you. I would moan like that. I don't know that I would. You know what? It's fine. Yeah, no, we definitely we took advantage of color palettes on that one. I really wanted her to get punished for that. Blood Warden too. Yeah, he's got nurses. Terminus, huh? Okay. I didn't even think I noticed that I was broken. I think I just opened the door. Alright, ready up. Next one. I think I'm gonna order some food too. Sort of while we're waiting. I mentioned Wendy's earlier. My stomach did a backflip, so. Is there a Wendy's near me? Close enough. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I got a bomb-ass chicken salad sandwich today. Gonna be thinking about it for a while. Dude, my boss brought in some breakfast burritos. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. Dude, third shift is wild. And it was unnaturally good. It was so fucking tasty. It was one of the best burritos I've ever had. I fucking told him so. He said he'd bring in some more food. Yes. I don't know what you mean. There's a burrito place down in Santa Fe, New Mexico, that it's called Sadie's, and I don't even know if it's still there. But like when we were kids, we used to go down there all the time for spring break. It was one of my mom's favorite places. And I had the best burrito of my life there. It was so good. I'm from Idaho, maybe half potato. That's too much. That's too much potato. Your ratio is all befuckered. There should be potato, don't get me wrong. There should be an amount of potato. And it should take up the bulk of the burrito. But ratio-wise, it should be less than that. Too much egg throws it off? Yeah, sure. Granted, there should be an egg potato stasis. Unless the rest is meat and cheese. Yeah, meat, cheese, potato. You get some egg in there. There should be some salsa. Fuck, I'm hungry. You know, everything should be... Everything should work together. A legion. No, excuse me, ma'am. I think you'll find that I juked you. Gonna come over to this far side, and we gotta run the entire time so that we don't get rid of our bleed out meter. Ketchup can make a really Yeah, you can. I respect your opinions. You've got your own taste, and you know we can work with that. It's important that people branch out, try new things, you know. But you're wrong, and I hate the thing you said. It's bad. It's bad, and I don't respect it. So Ketchup Andy? Hi everybody, I'm Ketchup Andy. Welcome to the stream. Here we put ketchup on anything, including breakfast burritos. Can't just say things like that, Andy. You gotta stop. Hi Ada, sorry it took me so long. I was repairing a generator. I thought that was more important than your life. Miko, I don't even put ketchup on chicken or hot dogs. I find that gross. But you put it on breakfast burritos. Just use salsa. It's the superior tomato-based product. I don't even like tomatoes. Just potatoes, meat, and cheese and eggs. Yes. And salsa. Get you some spice up in there. Salsa verde if they have it. Not even... Is that tomatoes? I think that's just chili peppers, right? You don't really have any tomatoes in it? Ketchup is spite. You are from Idaho, Christ. She sees me. There's no way she doesn't. Yeah. I fucking hate Legion. It just makes the game take for fucking ever. You've got to spend so long mending. Who's the main Legion? Get some bite the bullet value out of this. Even if we are standing in the middle of the hallway. Circle back around here because the office... I am not where I thought I was. Here's the office. And then we'll follow this. There's lots of other folk. I was hoping I could mess her up there, but no. Although I really do like this skin for Legion too. You know, she's been playing a while, huh? Some of these charms are from riffs a long time ago. We'll come over here and mend again. Just gonna file my paperwork real quick. Got me a desk job. Go ahead and grab this book and put it away real quick. Put it in the safe. All right, moving on. Question, why isn't my iron will kicking on? She saw me. I have to go for a run. Balls. Should have just faked that vault. Good try. Good try, Adam. Appreciate that, bud. Should've gone for the vault fake and then tried to get some more distance, maybe. Not the best map in the world for looping. But there are opportunities. There are spots where you can do it. Just tough. Hi guys, welcome to my TED Talk. lot of skill checks. What if we just hide right behind here? Okay, she's after the atom. She'll probably be after me next. If she doesn't just stick the atom. No, she's going to the other side. All right. A bold choice, to be sure, but a welcome one. You know about Thanatophobia? I'm guessing Discordance as well. I haven't really seen anything else. There's not really a lot we can do for this atom. RIP Adam. His flashlight saves were mid. Generator is very nearly done. He's only looking for heartbeats right now. Gotta be at least one more generator somewhere that's mostly done. Alright, let's see if I remember my way around the building enough to get to the exit gate. If I remember correctly. I very clearly don't. No, where's the outside? Show me outside! I don't remember how to get outside. I remember the front door. Oh, maybe Leon can get out. Leon, file in behind me. Quick. Thanks, Leon. Appreciate that. Woo! God, that was close. Whoa. I'm not tense. You're tense. What? GG's, Leon. I was fully expecting to die there. I was just hoping to take up enough of their time to get that Leon out. Enduring, all right. Feeling tremors, blood echo. Oh, we knew about blood echo too. All right. God, that was close. Ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up. I just really don't have the time to put into Destiny to really play it with any level of regularity, and like with my work schedule, like I can't do those long raid hauls anymore because like I gotta leave. I gotta go to work at 9. Between that and like streaming and video editing and drawing and D&D and all the other stuff, you know, some stuff has to go by the wayside. If I had the time to put into it, I would like Destiny's great. But you know, grinding for light level ain't a joke. I want to like Destiny 2 as much as Ryan does. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. Like it's great. I call Brian Ryan because fair enough. My earballs. Chandler goes through like hot streaks on games. He really dives into one game for a couple of months and then just moves on to the next thing that he absolutely just destroys for that amount of time. And he's usually jumping between Destiny 2, the Doctor? Get some Dance With Me value out of that one? Not as much as I'd like. Free drop before the shock happens to me. Oop, too close. I waited too long. I didn't have a good enough angle on that one. Though he didn't follow me. So I probably should have just went for it anyway. Ah, that was close. Yeah, Shanley usually jumps between like Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and Tarkov. Alright, that might be barbecue. I'm gonna say it because I don't think the Beanie Baby is here, but him and Brian are the first two people I told my new name to after I came out outside of my life. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that we can build a community that will, that people feel safe to do those kinds of things in. We've had some trials and tribulations in the past, but like, I'm glad that you felt safe to do that. And I'm glad to know people that create a space like that. What the fuck are you doing, Nia? Or not Nia, fucking Fang. let's get some altruism points. Maybe not. Fuck. Let's try to hit the jungle gym in the middle here. Live isn't really going to help us much, but still behind us. Got all the boons in the world over here. I don't know if we can make this window again. Nope. Yeah, no, we've found some really good people, and I'm hoping we can continue building our group up. Me to heal her first, okay? He's gotta have nurses, right? He's weirdly on top of it for not having nurses. Dude, claustrophobia. Fuck. Yeah, go away so I don't have to do these insane skill checks anymore. I absolutely embarrassed myself in front of Astra the other day when we played. Playing against a nurse who had that clown perk. It was absolutely terrible. Embarrassing. Dude, the nurse is or the doctor is a menace. I usually play him as a meme. Like if Edge hadn't asked me to play the nurse when we were doing a Kill Your Friends match with Sugar, I would have played the doctor and just messed with people. Get a couple of add-ons on there, Casual Floods of Rage. Did you see she's in the DBD event? Astra? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great for her. I love that she's being a part of that. Unfortunately, she's moving, and I won't be able to tune in for, what'd she say, like 3 months? Months? Weeks? It's definitely 3x length of time. Too bad. I can't wait to really hope I get the opportunity to play with her again. She was fantastic. Okay, that was bad. Oh, he moried her. Okay. Yeah, there's some really big names in that event too. Like, it's not just small streamers in that one. Aaron's on there. I thought I saw Spooky on there too. It's really cool. We love it when the homies succeed. Fuck. I'm not doing very well today, just in general. Please think it was further than it was. You don't see me, you don't know. There's no wall there. I forgot I already dropped that pallet. He didn't continue that chase. We already do we do all of the generators on this side? Love that for us. We gotta go in. We gotta go to this side and try to get a generator done. If not, we're gonna 3-gen ourselves like fucking crazy. Even if I don't think it's not gonna matter that much. Okay, gotta snap out of it before we can do anything else. Hey. Fuck. I was too busy memeing. I missed my skill check. That one's not fake at all. Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. Might have been able to run the other way, but he had a good angle on me. Should have tried to anticipate that to begin with. But that's alright. Put me here next to the corpse. Very rude. Alright. If dude's here, we're getting pretty close to ending time. And Sugar is apparently getting pretty close to starting time. Did I... Oh, I did see that. Okay. Alright. I think we're just gonna right on over to Sugar. Chances are that y'all are probably already there, and I do appreciate that. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate that as well. Thank you for all the new follows and the subs. You really didn't have to, but I do appreciate that very, very much. Like I said, I'll probably be live on Wednesday, and then chances are I'll be busy Friday, so I kind of want to do a bonus stream on Thursday. We'll either continue Bear and Breakfast, or we'll do more Mortuary Assistant, I think. I really do like Bear and Breakfast, though. Something a little different. Anyway, let's get this raid going. Anyway, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Yeah, I'll be live on Wednesday with more Dead by Daylight, and then probably Thursday. Then we got to see what the weekend looks like. If I'm not working, we can do some longer streams. Anyway, I appreciate everybody, and I will see you next time.